instead of just storing junk on your computer, which is what both Chia and Spacemesh do, we're going to store copies of people's actual files, storage that people really want to use. But in order to do this, it's just an order of magnitude harder in terms of the cryptography required.
Guys, you heard it straight from the Spacemesh creator himself that Chia, part of a pool, defeats the whole purpose of being decentralized. 2, storing junk on your hard drives and not utilizing to its full potential, having X amount of terabytes, petabytes of data that is useless to you, and all it's storing is plots. Now, I'm new into this whole Spacemesh, but it's been around for a minute. If you look on YouTube, you Google it, it's gonna have a couple YouTube videos out there. A lot of people have been jumping on this bandwagon. What is that separation? Why do you think Spacemesh will accomplish something that Chia has been doing for the last 3 years? Still has not gotten anywhere with it. But if you ask their loyal followers, they may debate that. They may be like, hey, you know, there's been other forks, there's been other projects. Even Mad Max had something going on. But what's so special about Spacemesh? What is it that they're doing that's going to be different from anyone else in this hard drive meshing, whatever you call it, that they're doing? Well, I'm going to try and dive a little deeper into this, understanding it. I literally just learned about it because someone commented on my video. I'm out of Chia, but still following your content. Decided to give Spacemesh a try. Well, that got me interested. I'm like, what is Spacemesh? I looked it up. I actually watched a how-to video from Son of a Tech. He had a great tutorial on that. I'm like, wow, another hard drive supposedly farming coin. Now, you know, I spent a little time looking into it. I've actually watched the Spacemesh, you know, Team Spacemesh YouTube official channel. They had a couple of great videos here. We'll open up the entire channel here just to get an idea of what's going on. What is it that they're trying to build? We'll hit up their website as well. You know, in all honesty, how does this compete? What is it that it's bringing that is going to be so significantly different that Chia hasn't done already? And of course, you know, if you ask the creator himself, he's going to have his biased opinion about other projects because he created this one. Are you a developer looking to learn about Spacemesh protocol? Join Professor Tal Morgan as he introduces the protocol and how it works. He's a professor. I don't know what end goal of all this is. Now, I do know that they do not have any type of pre-mined, pre-farmed coins. How much do you think this is actually going to be worth? Are they just jumping in on this for a, you know, smash and grab, crypto, pump and dump kind of a situation? Like, what is it that you're offering that's going to be so different? Of course, you know, the website, a little 80-ish dated looking, you know, very retro right here. I don't know, guys. You tell me. Obviously, this dashboard is nothing yet. It reminds me of the, you know, the Chia, how the Chia dashboard is. The blockchain, yeah, blockchain. There you go. Let's let that load for a second, right? Geographically, where's everything located and all that. So nothing is built out yet. They're looking for developers. And what are these? What are these? June, July were momentous months for Team Spacemesh. After 5 years of careless research and development, we what? Wow. If this is just the beginning, they got a long way to go to make this a virtual machine to look anything halfway decent. Some of you are utilizing some of your space for this. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out, you know, contributors. They got people interested. All right. They have people definitely interested in, again, in China and of course in Germany. So there is a following. There is certain things that they're doing. They're continuously going at this, but how long have they been going at this for? Since 2018. That's very interesting. But what do we have here as far as the Spacemesh testnet? A lot of information here. I just don't know what direction to take this. It seems to be kind of like, it's just another crypto. Nothing that really stands out in my opinion that makes it so fresh and new that I need to jump on this, let's just check out the join us build the people's coin. The people's coin. It's like, sounds like the Rock, you know, like the people's champ.
What the Rock is cooking.
A whole bunch of what they have social platforms here that they can discuss more. Hard drive, crypto mining, farming coins. So his take was very, very
complex, both mathematically and practically. And they also require very, very high resources in order to run these protocols. So for example,
he's still talking about Chia.
I think a miner in Filecoin right now requires something like 128 gigabytes of RAM. Right? This is something that most home users, even with powerful computers, don't have.
I agree. I agree. Maybe he does have something revolutionary.
And things like that. Right? So they're all, you know, very interesting protocols, but they're aiming at slightly different things, and the trade-offs they make are very different. Spacemesh, in contrast, is built to aim at small users. So our base requirements are much, much lower. If you have sort of a reasonable gaming computer, you should be able to also run a Spacemesh node.
Maybe that's where the difference is, right? Because this is catering to the small, supposedly like small farmers, where Chia is constantly looking at, you know, the big enterprise level, having petabytes of data storages, and, you know, the home user like myself doesn't have all that. Or, you know, even you sitting there watching this at home, you don't have all this storage, all this memory, these fancy GPUs to do these plot compressions, and possibly Spacemesh is there to resolve all that. Maybe it will be the coin or the crypto that surpasses Chia in being more friendly, possibly. I don't know. This is all new to me. I'm looking at it. I'm reviewing it. Now, would I contribute any of my hardware to do it, like, you know, working with this or doing? Maybe I would set up something temporarily and look into the requirements of it, and possibly, you know, get my hands a little dirty to see what's going on and if it's entertaining or not. But I can assure you that I would not go out like I did previously after learning my lesson with Chia and farming XCH, is buying retail drives, 8 terabytes, 12 terabytes, or whatever size for a particular project. Especially now that I have all this laying around here. I mean, they're filled with plots, but like the owner of Spacemesh says, it's storing nonsense. It's storing garbage. What are these plots doing for you? All right. Thank you guys. Please hit that like, comment, subscribe. Again, I have a new video. I have new videos. I have a very interesting video. If you stayed here this long, stay for the next video. You guys are going to be excited for that one. It's about someone losing thousands of dollars that I know personally. And I have the evidence for it. Just saying. Thank you. And hit that like. See you guys again soon. Bye.